Some say that perseverance and determination are all one needs to support a family. Actually, that is not quite true. According to the International Labour Organization, the number of unemployed people is expected to exceed 190 million in 2020. And it could be worse, considering the unprecedented impact of the coronavirus pandemic on the world economy. On one hand, there is a growing need for remote work. On the other, markets are increasingly more digital and globally integrated. The fact is, the world and work are changing. In this new economy, we need to ensure that everyone has opportunities to develop new skills, contribute productively, and gain an income. The fourth industrial revolution is already here, but do you know what is still one of the main bottlenecks for the development of artificial intelligence? Human work. For cars to self-drive, objects to connect, and processes to become automated, artificial intelligence algorithms must be taught and trained. That is what 19 women did for 3 weeks in the city of Boa Vista in Roraima, Brazil. Brazilians, Venezuelans, and Haitians who have been unemployed for more than 6 months learned how to tag and label more than 70,000 images. Their work enabled the development of an automated system for the protection of national parks. This saved biologists 10 days of work per month, firmly contributing to the preservation of Brazilian fauna. And there is more. These 19 women learned and conducted data transcription, sentiment analysis, and labeling of judicial sentences, all activities contributing to the development of more efficient solutions, which will help unlock the potential of artificial intelligence for Brazilian business. In addition, transportation expenses were covered for participants. Daily coffee breaks were provided, and a supervised space for mothers to bring their children was established. All women performed above expectations, earning the maximum variable remuneration. With the rapid assimilation of instructions and high productivity, they came to earn the equivalent of more than 2.5 times the value of Brazilian minimum wage per hour. The AI market will reach more than $100 billion in 2025. As the saying goes, garbage in, garbage out. The quality of the AI solutions will always be as good as the quality of the data inputted. The AI data annotation and preparation market is already over $1 billion and expected to reach over $4 billion in the next 5 years. In addition to generating better solutions for consumers and good business for companies, this growth in the artificial intelligence market is also an opportunity for people in situations of vulnerability to integrate into the digital economy, develop new skills, and access income. These 19 women in Boa Vista represent many more. The city of 300,000 inhabitants is known by many as the paycheck capital. 70% of the GDP of the state of Roraima comes from the public sector. Unemployment hit 15%. In addition to not having many opportunities for economic inclusion outside the public sector in the region, Roraima is also the state with the worst rates of gender-based violence. But this problem is not only in Brazil. In Latin America, there are more than 3.6 million people experiencing forced displacement, the vast majority of whom are unemployed or underemployed. On top of that, 55% of the Latin American workforce is in the informal sector, which has been severely affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, depriving millions of people of access to their traditional livelihoods. Fortunately, we live in an increasingly connected world. The number of smartphones in Latin America only grows. Currently, about 75% of the data traffic circulating on the continent's internet derives from smartphones. In this context, more than ever, it is necessary to democratize access to work-from-home arrangements, to create opportunities for people in vulnerable situations to break the cycle of poverty and access remote jobs. That's why Dignify exists. And we are not alone. The work in Boa Vista was only possible with the generous support and contributions of IFC, UN Women, Caritas, the Jesuit Service for Migrants and Refugees, and the Federal University of Roraima. Together we created a safe space where mothers could take their children, and many women could have a formally remunerated activity for the first time. There, prejudice were dismantled and new hard and soft skills were developed. Experiences were changed in various workshops, addressing issues ranging from entrepreneurship to gender roles and reproductive rights. This was a small pilot, but a very significant one, because we know that there are many more possibilities revealed in this experience. The potential to go much further is clearly demonstrated. And that is why we dedicate ourselves to making more connections like these, placing technology at the service of a dignified life within the reach of everyone, all over Brazil, all across Latin America.